This is a tutorial that I wanted to make to show a concept that has helped me a lot with my handstands, in particular the straddle press. The pancake stretch, as shown here, is really important to do prior to doing any of these drills, as being mobile here will allow you to move more freely through the different positions. To start off, there are two main straddle handstand positions. There is the half straddle and the full straddle. What I'm doing here is an example of the half straddle. I find this position a little more difficult than the full straddle because in the full straddle, I can rest on my end range of motion to keep me in the position. This is also where my center of gravity is lowest, making balance easier as well. So you can see here I'm entering into the full straddle position, and this brings my center of gravity lower, and you can kind of see how I lock off into my end range of motion, and this just makes the position feel more solid. I see a lot of people practice the handstand in a feet together position and the full straddle position separately. Of course, there's nothing wrong with this, but the transition between the two positions seems like it's often neglected. You can see how as I go deeper into the straddle, my hips begin to rotate anteriorly. This is just due to the mechanics of the pelvis. Being able to isolate the hips and understand how they rotate has helped me tremendously with my straddle press. Notice how after I open my shoulders, the entire press is just the rotation of the hips. So here I open my shoulders and then all the rest of the press is just finishing up with the hips, ending in the full handstand position. It's been my experience that practicing moving between these positions during your normal handstand training will increase your ability to isolate your lower body from your upper body on the handstand. This will unlock new positions for you, and it'll make your handstands more dynamic. It'll also make training even more fun than it already is. Of course, this can also be scaled down to a headstand. While this takes the shoulders out of the equation, it's still a great way to work up to a press, and it helps you understand the different straddle positions and how your hips move in between them.